We did the Coco so your original TV. Pensem mu dwumadi no ne aduru so no free ahimachia ba beduru sabri afei ne yabetena se na yahwe adi nkomo afa nsemu a o my Ghana enso so wo ha wo se hwe di nkomo de efa ho yebekọ ASSIN North ne akwakohwe de course because they say ehun se campaign course den obia ese nebe win ohwe obia say ASSIN North will fall. ASSIN North will fall. Be fall at the amahwan here for the common bench na ekoko so any other issues. Era George AEC a member of the New Patriotic Party communication team na face so oko Nadmon so no na director I can say communications director designation here director and I say
director
of communications open your kwaba
meje also
na mo boko there
about the other room me no yakwaku usueje adodo na afre no plateau what down my only number ya na opepa na o ya me so sebe ne obi a what no man I say na dream do ha mo have a discussion ya na ma gender public discourse ma no makoye nipa ni di
enti de na no mantimi anya na bia na mbetimi ai sa mo match no enti ma so ma mi sa o dia to table issue no ni asem no sa nka match no ebetimi abaso anyway ASSIN North wako hoping. I mean, wako.
Oh, my hoping. I made the campaign.
Yeah, but me just
start to see. Oh, you know me, Madam for. So me my contested for regional secretary.
Oh, okay.
And pre-new it was central region.
All right. So it require that to
yes, I said me come baby. Yeah, it's my hoping. But campaign shall see the Eminyan call honum. But me wa reshimu say. Yeah, by weekend the MFA honum because Sunday ebebu jakese e wo victory rally wo honum and engineer say ASSIN North will fall.
ASSIN North will fall.
Yeah, I don't know the entire ka fall and just say obi kram apostle obeje
but ono so sisi on fa boga nya so ana
I like his confidence ne confidence ye good
so on fa boga nya so
but mrano obu mrana ebuka osimu ana ebuaka osimu enti no
people are also talking say efa case na judge no so obedi no daily no people are asking now they have started reading meanings into it say is the judge doing your bidding and obviously people are talking I'm asking so many questions say then you know maybe sir poster be era Musa K Danko
okay
we started to me catch and say this is what is so say hey Ghana so I mean yes and confident say
yeah
bibia koso
ntisa mechiremu ye ma mintia ona mintia hefo anopay mitia MPP national chairman and mitia first vice chairman ono na in charge of this ASSIN way chairman Danko Smith chairman Buti general secretary handsome humble lion Justin Fempon-Kodia and my boss Richard Ahiagba mitia omo nyina aye wild ewo ASSIN nti yeah ma mintia minia Mr. Anan, it's always good to be on set with you. Now, daily trial. Interesting, they say, part two. Lawyer Tariwaja, Justin Tariwaja. Or ye Jachikwesin lawyer, on one requested for that. Yama Ghana for 1 year. Or no, na this request no come judge no. But on my condition. Say, ya young mano, young twin asem no so, and call after 27 after elections. But after elections, near no daily trial. So I proposal the two and our Attorney General said that because Tariwaja said because justice question is on a national assignment. And Attorney General said, "One a small on national assignment. Which national assignment? Be a small on national assignment." So, on one assignment, it is one assignment, especially on the heels of the fact that Supreme Court say expunging it in Parliament. As I said, dear national assignment, one national. On nearby opposition, you know, so our the war Parliament, so will be as one. In fact, we are recognizing it. And judge and say that a queer years. What say? What say? Say, we see a daily trial, I know the me peneso. But yan after election, the men peneso. So, 85 Ebnada 20th, you be a daily trial. What we propose that? Until you say, I be careful what you ask for. On one, I go the two hole, and I judge, and so what it partly
whatever kwase.
But time no the amendment, but Matthias says, again, I'm not for problem. So say, they say, at the beyond the attacker say justice delayed is justice denied. So, now when ya the fast track court by President Kofi Abreso, a DNT near the Basin, ye 10 years, any Atimuabe contempt him. Then ya men charge ye not lawyer Teruaja. I was saying ye daily trial. Near ya judge Yanzu, so a diatum, near Bayama, ya expedite trial na Mosidie. And yet, judge, no, a binding no beer any collusion beer, a proposal. Judge question lawyer the two form and was me you out in term of fawi yenti yenkuyeni
the argument that he's on his own your friend saying in sa assignment no one it's not a national one is it fair because it's a national I mean the people he's seeking to lead his constituents
that's a private thing.
Why is it a private
thing?
Here,
me fun
I'm serving. I'm putting my. I mean, me won't see what.
Yes.
Me person me serving.
Wow, private. That's national assignment. Yeah, or minor as because I found say Kokoye way a woman in the national assignment.
Okay, so elections we by election win.
Yes.
Is the nation not interested?
The nation is very much interested.
So is it?
But the individuals are doing their own assignments
because they want to come and serve.
Yes. So we are. Then you serve the nation.
So I think that should be taken into consideration. Because for my who say person they deserve some preferential treatment.
No, Mamika baby. See, I'm here. So me, my address and person me contest constituency. Me time. And I'm a debate campaign. Winnings are. Oh, not by Duma. Or some year my Duma. Memory that was if you are you remember that was and I was a me campaign. Sense say constituency, I won't cry. Ha. My point Dumano, no matter me campaign. Do you get it? I don't have been my Duman to honor me conquer me campaign because me babe national assignment. Maybe. Oh, and for now, dear, oh yeah, in your capacity as a private citizen, especially when you're a member of parliament to be able to. Oh, and a honor dear, many judge in the yard, and a two judge in the no, and what didn't pay, can't say a bad daily trial. Okay, judge question lawyer, and they did sa proposal I'm calling. But no saying after 27th, no, near man of quine on ye ultimately in the campaign. My judge and I say, send the campaign there in the campaign. Men so some year meduma. Oh, ain't he, no crab woman, and no. It's a question when it dear. Mate, Professor Kwekwaza, can say the trial process, one of the decoros ye. Me think say Professor Kwekwaza. One on record, me respecting you, I respecting. But the truth, they say, or a professor in accounting, not professor in law. Infanto records.
No, but he's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
Yes.
Oh no, it's not professor. When I bet you say law, or a professor, do Kabibia will be a timid challenge. Or a professor in accounting, well respected professor. Law, no dear, meaning so when your masters require law more another matter. And yes, sir, or more opinion now. Open say professor of law na kasano. Enti ye was a obi a pinikonechi.
You mean to say he's not an authority?
He is. No, he's a lawyer. A lawyer there, but to be an authority, masters and above, I know anyway, no, but a opinion was person or a lawyer.
But long
professor,
long service. Long service.
Oh yeah, no, but no dear. But no, me person me yeah we no near who say will be ordinary what say professor, but yeah, professor of law. Only why
Bibi ring or madrid missed you.
That
is what they are good at.
No, we are putting that thing in proper perspective. Well, intimacy. Lord no say, the Supreme Court, me anan so be man opinion on it. And he said, Pato, me feel the form, no. Do you owe allegiance to any other country apart from Ghana? The answer should be yes. But who's interested in yes or no?
What is allegiance?
Oh, so last year can one
say we are believer, but you see, allegiance. Yeah. If my wife makes up her mind to file for divorce or the loyalty one aka and vice versa means to me is I just say what I used to have for her and any hobby.
Yes.
If as soon as I make my mind,
yes.
I make up my mind and
yes.
I may start the process now.
No, so it's not divorce.
No, it is not divorce. I'm not saying it is not divorce.
You cannot start.
So that is why one Mr. said in the framers, I mean in the why didn't they ask, are you a citizen? Rather than asking, do you owe allegiance?
No,
allegiance. Because some before say
you can be a citizen, but you don't owe allegiance to the country.
In their minds, they might think yes. So that is why Anka Supreme Court should have Supreme Court should have considered.
Answer no answer
because
no yes or no.
Don't you know?
No.
Yes, because he didn't owe any allegiance.
No, you owe.
Samre no I na dream say.
Who person will call you citizen?
Okasonye bibia Canada onye. Samre no I na dream. Process. You could go and check say Macastre Canada for say.
There's a law in Cote d'Ivoire or say o started process there's no such law in Canada. There's no such law in Ghana.
Was there an authority brought from Canada?
You get it?
Was there an authority brought from Canada? Who told you?
No. When him say, Madame, no, Joboro said, no. I'm not going for Cote d'Ivoire for Dubai. I'm not going to buy a part of the case. That's all. You can even go and take the Canadian law saying, but Ghanaian law says, do you owe allegiance? The answer is yes. Last one. Let's see. Your constitution said this is already 21 years, sound mind and all that. And so now bet me a parliament, me boy. As of the time I make a filing, and I'm 20 years, 11 months or something. By November 6, maybe 21 years. And she will say, your registration in October. No, me control say me 21 years. To me.
Different.
No, I get different. At the time I will file away, no. Do you owe allegiance?
And he said
yes. No, you lied. Until you're trying for criminal, you know.
All right. Okay. So, I number said maybe sir Odinia Michael ni ya boy Anan. Number say ni. Okay, so ni cannot come before Michael.
No.
But number say
the knee goes with the Yaboy.
Ni Yaboy.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, Ni isn't it a title?
Ni. Yes, it's a title.
There is a name now.
But it's why it is a name. It is the positioning of the name. In my family, you have some names that the Ni will not come.
Okay.
Like we say Kwepe, which is the former Speaker of Parliament, Daniel Francis Ni Kwepe Anan, but you never hear anybody mentioning the Kwepe.
The Kwepe,
right? But some names are names that can inherit the stew, like chiefs, and so necessarily you have to mention it.
Okay. Tell me a number. Okay, so
are you related to Takia Boy?
Which of them?
Victory Bible Church.
Yeah, distance.
Okay. So, Honorable, okay, sorry. James Jachi Kwesi.
Honorable Jackie Kwesi.
Dishonorable.
Dishonorable. Weekend, me courtesy social media, me campaign, me who campaign, me crowd me share in life, maybe me now me TikTok or me say no be a show me campaign life. He has so much confidence, and of course, uhunu then say call to duty, a call from the Nkrofo now. From the constituents, yeah, won't mean disappoint you. So what he's doing is not about or no our personal MP. These are some of the things he expressed. The people want him to represent them, and you know, on the Kwambiaso. That is what he's going to do. Sure. And then people are also saying that, hey, you because I did said the one way na. Wakono de akofa asem abro na ade a pesa wo ye akofa asem abro said the people as for the case no kra na you say be di day by daily from 20th no wa bra nim say elections so wo ho no ni ade bibia embo ni hu ana say bibia etesa. So these are some of the questions people are asking.
Well, machia watie for achia ododo for nyina achia minyanso. Me sure so nyanka na mamba.
Oh.
Let me clear something. Divorce is a wrong example to have. Well, the best example would be say makoto any investment paper. And makoto treasury bills be and all that. Na mako fili forms nina say I want to liquidate. And I want to redeem my investment. Na media comma. Na process no a start. A year process to liquidate. Now I be some say, do I have an investment? What should be the response?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, you don't. No. Well, and that is why I
now I will be able to answer this question if you educate me on.
Yes.
Say me make him move. Say me Jimmy investment now. From Tatma, me Jimmy investment say a cha dividends ni be beba can. So it means that I don't have an investment.
You see, that is why say Professor Kwekwaza, and then I made to say, or a professor in accounting. Then I think say all this that's a year me war I want to say is consistent, is straightforward. It is because of that background.
Okay.
Principle. And that is what our law lacks today in this country. Our law has no principle today. Let me tell you why in terms of yemra in accounting. Yahono say who fill forms no who go through the process. It is deemed to have been redeemed. And the reason is
because
very simple.
Even the code say bosome.
Yes.
Now say even process no drag through bosomia. They will not add anything to it because
the dates.
redeeming
my investment. You know, that is the date they will use.
So it will be wrong for you to say you have an investment.
Exactly. In fact, while we prepare our counter, it's account up to 31st. Now, while starting will process at the 31st now, want to make kase you dasu our investment because the money has not physically hit your account. Because there are documentations to show to your auditors say, I have actually committed to redeeming the investments. Now, that aside, I have not seen anything except he is saying, I have not seen anything as a request from Honorable Jackie Kwesing's lawyers that they want a daily trial. I have not seen it. So I cannot speak to that. If you can show me, in terms of the request to the court, that Honorable Jackie Kwesing's lawyers want a daily trial, you can show me. Now, the fact that this is not a national duty, it's not a national call. Mo chair Subambio, ewo krom ha. And I think, sir, I am more convinced, sir, the position taken by Jackie Kwesing, Honorable Jackie Kwesing, is the right decision to contest. It shows his commitment to his people. It shows his loyalty to this country, even with the threat of being jailed. Now, why not empower Hoto? Why not person the other to me in Sawan? Why? And for that matter, somebody who have lived a good life.
Sawan prison.
Yes, in Sawan prison.
I'm not on privacy with this. Yeah.
You know, why never pay? Who would willingly walk into the prison's walls and say, Mufami and Tuha? Who would do that? And that shows the commitment and the loyalty this man has for his people. And I think, sir, his people will reward him with the seat. No doubt about that. Nientia binumu popo ye daily trial no say. Omo to me who say idea no befa. Until yen ntem. But 27th will come. Even if he is in the dock at the court, he will still be pronounced the victor. Come 27th.
Muhunus, do you see that coming? Say, and not being pronounced as the winner, but make say, so almost starting 20th will be when, and then
So
try 20th. So the trial number started. As a kosa debia also.
This is to just frustrate.
So what it means is that on to me campaign. And now Okoba no very fast no.
This is just to frustrate.
But this the trial is in Accra.
I think so.
No, we are not. But that's really frustrating.
This is just to frustrate.
I'm not requesting.
Look, yen as individuals, yen as individuals, yen call Parliament da, my Supreme Court entry, yen sign, yen as individuals, we sometimes write to the court and ask for days off because of we going to be busy with something we cannot afford to. Lawyers cry to me say, ni wo assemble ha, anami wo issue bi wo ha, anami wo be private bi a minya.
Maybe I'm looking at days when be a obeba. Now bedroom because of this or that case now man to my journey. But he will still have to be around.
It will happen. A lot of it will happen. A lot of it will happen. That most of the days number qua maybe be being ready. Probably from the prosecutor's side.
And away, so he has to be present
In court.
So it's just to frustrate the man.
No, it's not so.
Oh, yes.
Well,
the whole thing is about making sure the hung parliament will tilt in their favor. That's all.
But betting and so at the judge in issues, maybe our non so war. Other things are obey apart from
accounting, our accountant as I am like Kwekwasa, right? You should not shorten the time just because we will judge who will be here. You should give ample time to make sure say assembly ya dini ye. That is what we know. And it is strange, say, Ubeka say judge no one BBNT.
Yes, judge no the BB. I mean,
At the expense
at
the expense of.
I'm only looking trial? I'm only looking at schedules. They were court or say be a boboso so much that space I
own. Cases are boboso on your special. On your special.
So go bet me push you obedient for there maybe and also be inconvenient.
A national interest case.
On your special.
A national interest case.
Permit me to
yes, Ghana Web. The High Court in Accra has ruled that the ongoing criminal trial of ousted ASSIN North Member of Parliament, James Jechikwesi, will be held daily starting from Tuesday, June 20th, 2023. The court decided to hear the case daily upon the request of the lawyer of Jechikwesi, Justin Teriwaja, after the presiding judge, Justice Mary Mami Ekwe Yanzu, turned down an application for the trial to be adjourned. Teriwaja prayed that the court postpones. It's a request.
That was not a request.
Listen,
his request was to adjourn it.
Teriwaja prayed that the court postpones the hearing until after the by-election, set for June 27, 2023, to give his client a fair chance to contest since he was carrying out a national assignment. But the Attorney General, Godfrey Dame, opposed this suggestion, saying that no one sent the former MP on a national assignment. Lawyer Teriwaja then pleaded that the trial should proceed daily, but after the by-election.
Okay, so you are saying that in parts.
Yeah, the judge has said parts. That's all. What request?
Where is the request letter to the court?
Oh, but this is a court. No.
What you read does not mean. What you read does not mean he went to the court to make a request.
Yes.
What
he read was the proceedings are now court.
Proceedings in court.
Yes.
And there will be
yes.
And what
or no. From what I can infer from what he read is the fact that there was a decision to have a daily trial.
Yes.
He went there with a request to adjourn it afterwards.
He brought this request.
I am saying that
I didn't read
where stated there. He took a request to the court to have a daily trial.
Okay, so the Indian said.
Oh, no, man, I am misinterpretation. I said that for the effect of propaganda. I'm sorry,
you read it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Any T. We are discerning listeners out there.
All right.
Of course.
T. The High Court in Accra has ruled that the ongoing criminal trial of ousted ASSIN North Member of Parliament, James Jechikwesi, will be heard daily starting from Tuesday, June 20, 2023. The court decided to hear the case daily upon the request of the lawyer of Jechikwesi, Justin Teriwaja. Upon the request. What does it mean?
The request
after the presiding judge, Justice
unless you don't believe the reporter. Upon request that
because we didn't get to yes, our lawyer we account out here say we didn't get the lawyer no person woo judge no so me ana me dey ba say nka my sa 1 week we na daily na yen temtem
ana ma me daily in the member
that's all but a smart move by the lawyer but unfortunately he played into a trap that
he played into a trap.
A trap that
Oh, so there was a trap.
No, it's possible. No. What did they make? Can I say? One person was soon with you. One was soon with you. That's all.
Anyway, but this weekend, that was on Friday. Friday night, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia submitted negotiation. And for some time, me share footages. Me share. They were quite bad with him. I said NPP for a demonstrating say as a papa no do oyena aso party for no any that is how I saw because I said I said me who say I
That's
said
the achievements.
yes so adeba ko eba mutum say I said papa why din nyina na nkrofo and but me in fact I said this on radio but obi so catch him so master I don't believe this hype omukoso nkrofo no na dey on buy
no
because now say nkrofo mo ba ho no if they had come there on their own volition say yeah baba support papa no anka it demonstrates something that I say omo party for no filiba omia ana you bust them
no look that's yeah na ebi mu ka say won say dey bia me ba me say be yeah but and dey ka dey was here
all whipping to
all
been whipped. We've seen it before.
To lie.
Oh, when Alan was coming, we saw how people were followed.
Nobody. Yeah. His Excellency, Bim can say if we take your shots, ye may be working in Noma. In 1992, we are founding fathers of the party. Last me who listening, I'm saying nipa 50 penna or no more or mubetwaba because ye man so we are founding father obetwaba at all elections at the national level. Enti ye hear ekono young people abe join me boy and kofo pi abeka ho. Enu ti ne wo dom a yetimi nya ewini election me boy because when young people are meka ho a o party no be old for no kwa still aka opposition to say near CPP aka opposition because CPP are expired. Mr.
Nana ya janto
Amitiano
General Secretary Nana ya champion janto
Amitiano Mesmichiano
wa unu abema na oto party na ya mpiano
enti yanko yanim enti Dr. Bahomia ebeka ho no ye constitution ya na ebi mu ya o mo mpaso wo mo ka ho constitution no makwan so for whatever reason Mr. Anan the contribution to the cause of the MPP hypothetical please na ye hu se owo bibi esombu a obetimi de aboa party no na onye party member na ye hia no so o maboa party no na ye nko yanim a ye wevu general secretary ni chairman timi man waiver of membership na ya co-opt no aba be member effective immediately and qualifies because your party constitution said 2 years I was a member for 2 years in good standing and so I bet my contested for parliament and now 5 years and so I bet my contested for president. Enti ye weva we ni nyina ne ma wa beka ho since 2007 or beka ho the contribution to the cost of the party it is saying depth of knowledge and intelligence our exhibiting. Look, say CIA wa crisis mu it doesn't take away his understanding and appreciation of issues on the economy because crisis here coming out here oh yeah accounting person and financial analyst meboa say invest the global way na crash kakra on the financial and no it take away the knowledge on investment it doesn't so enti our son with tutu anamu bia betima ya hye aba enti last way no wo mo ko ordinary people from across everywhere everywhere come on say look this is nipa na wo mo believe say wo betimi akowini election ama the MPP look kwaku enkofo ka bibi say VC no bi be ma jobs ni no ma eyampa jobs creation eyampa but when we need election how do you go and create the job if you don't have the power obe there VC ni nyina aka NDC 2020 VC ni nyina aka bukumu ana meboa because we need power. If you don't win power, all your lofty dreams and ideas is ended. It will probably win power amount. And two, breaking the eight, especially in the global recession time, difficult time, I take an amount to bounce back, rebound the economy. Also, no beer and coffee, no bed. And who said there be a worry? Who said, well, no, you didn't do anymore. You bet me a charge order. That is the issue. And to me, the MFA said, Dr. Baumia approved the wealth. waka bibi say wo de no to one his excellency MBC for choose one candidate dada meboa enti wo choose obi a you must weigh the person against the candidate of your main opponent. Now he say why no betimi eni na sie edi esie na wo bu na to form me de me feel say the his excellency can wo nyina so a kire say Ghana for bebre no anim say emre aye wo mu yi e challenge me tie market woman bi o say the novel ideas a papa no espouse ni normal o feel say ye bibi a beboa ye ne yakoye ni good for all digitization the economy issues ni no ni nyina papa you to say ideas for bi atabia no wo de ba enti me de ye akoye nimi wako file dodo na from their own okokra humbling or the boss and a koye meboa or the boss mu ko see your headquarters and okoye de oye o wie no kosi ada no na mashama ne tema ton ne message look to the delegates no ne be decide about 205,000 of them and about konsukwakwaje ebi mu kan tribal way ni normal yes unya me de bi nya anka nipa no competencies should be the primary no correct but everywhere in the world tribal relationship ni normal it plays a role. Won't mean you a serious politician won't mean here no free muda ni ya boy anan the fact that obiti na onim say associated to either odododio or Ablekuma West or Ablekuma Southwest meboa those are the areas that some area ba besi Jamestown Ekwa Kasipom na meboa do you get it? So these are issues obi ye o dina ba wo ho a omo mbeto amanu fi that enclave no more see omo mbeto amanu from Achimota or Kaikwe no unim sa these are the issues because there's some affinity to him until you can say oh yeah well you don't factor all those things in and you no correct yes stronghold the Ashanti region no two ways about that and I respect the Ashanti region for the omuyema the MPP no two ways about that we boniaya na abekasa Ashanti region we better no you cannot in any day any time until na your first flag bearer Professor Dubois unim di omoye Asante half or eastern half meboa enti ono no omudi no di two strongholds meboa enti ono na omudi no di ani mae ofi ho e di Asante de hye kronkron John Ajekunkufuo e na bedi anim nyame ntia de o ma enya power meboa e fi ho nom e di eastern ni aba bedi fine obi beka say you're strong yes you respect the stronghold but there are other minority tribes and so on. Why don't you give them the opportunity? It is a media, so Uma be from the other minority tribes. Why not? Neya who said the MPP is nationalistic. Your opponents they be say you're nationalistic. We use the northerners and dump them. Me can be bincho. Me call Tamale Kumase so. Kofobi siam say hey, mo to say they assume say once I kasama we no campaign for him. Mo this time there mo yes how. You no mo anante a mo be show you say you respect and honor us by giving us the opportunity. Ordinary people nam say o munya abotre emre no so a and they say it with the vehemence. Something o maniti Dr. Baumia move no there. Yeah, we show all the other candidates were. Obi a vision so far. Me madam for name bra penny Kennedy Japan. Or me madam for pa. You know, me was sponsor me campaign many times. Or you be a me tuna JJ Mukra. You know, I wish him the best. Also I dream pa. Men can't say men support him. Chief Chief Alan. Almost so nipa. So we wish you well. And at the end more friend or friend me. So there's that relationship there. A woman. We wish all of them. But media me feel said the right person to lead us. But former finance President Mahama and you know, Dr. Mahmoud.
Honorable Seth Emmanuel Tekpe.
Yes. Now another nice person
on the Twitter handle.
Yes.
Or a true job be na TV or say. lest we forget the table of our recent incumbents, 3 vice presidents. Surely, in seeking the top post, they must chart their own vision.
Yes.
However, it is fair for the latest to hold his predecessors accountable for their boss's action,
Of course.
including the firing of 100+ questions to the immediate predecessor.
Yes.
But now he wants to plead, now he wants or pleads for disentanglement. That's a question.
No,
Or say-
no.
or say
Dr.
he's
Bawumia
pleading
is
for
not pleading for disentanglement. What here now? Or say, I will defend and stand for the success or otherwise of this administration any day, any time. And he's not shied away from that. Or you're part of the success or otherwise of this government. Nobody will take, why? Even any ordinary Canada, Japan, Lydia, the success or otherwise of this government, yeah, the baby son. Because why MPP ni? Why member of parliament? Kojo Safwa Poku, Kojo Poku our own crop official position be our party num and our government num. So no we near the success or otherwise of this government. And no near they follow no in the campaign. I think Dr. Bawumia cannot absolve himself of whatever success or failure of this government. Yeah, the baby son. So to MDC for 170 questions and 300 questions are compiling. They have run in. Say they are not able to do those. They have intelligent people like him and other people are respecting the party in it, but they are refusing to do the needful to prosecute a proper intellectual-based campaign. Bawumia, who say Bawumia they about this kind of intellectual-based campaign? O man lecture no the issues at all. Nti attended no obi a man obi em. Me enka issues no. Nti me expect me say ono so this ade no beto. Then doctor oya finance person. O finance. Then he responds. Then we make progress.
I've heard
I've
heard him say he is ready to face anybody from NDC.
Yes.
On this economy. Not the performance of the economy.
They don't have anybody.
To their SCP. So I'm looking forward to.
They don't have anybody.
To Saadi and so
that
Dr.
Bawumia,
from how maybe I'm just starting and say, do you see a demonstration of love by the party?
Unadulterated love.
Well, I mean, let's pick two facts. What is there and what is not there. He's currently the candidate for the establishment. Or no, establishment candidate.
That's assumption.
No. This is the candidate being supported by the government in power and by the president in power. Everybody, most of the ministers, most of the appointees of this current government have been whipped to do what they are doing. Please. I know most of them better than any of the you people think. I am telling you that a lot of them have been whipped. This is not the first time. This is not the first time. I mean, but you here too. Because for me, I want them to pretend and keep on pretending. The truth of the matter is it has happened before in the NPP with the very person who is today contesting.
On Alan Chairman.
Exactly. We all saw how the entire establishment went into his favor. We saw how
there was a video be leaked here. Yeah, na President Kufuor Ekasa. He didn't particularly mention a name, but people
let's put aside let's put aside that video that leaked.
But we know,
let's talk about what we saw back then. Say in Penifue, President Kufuor Abayamu were in support of Alan. You can talk of the Chief Justice. I said the Chief of Staff. Then Kojo Mpeni was the #1 supporter of him.
It was the agenda.
It was the establishment choice. And Bawumia happens to be the establishment's choice. Whether the people love him or not, for us, but what matters? Now, I want to say, Madam George or C. Bawumia is ready to engage anybody on the economy.
No, me na me can.
Ready to admit
some of
us. Bring it on.
Some of us, please, some of us have called for this, that bring men who can speak to the figures. All this while, Yanyabi. This is the man who, for the past 2 years, have become an IT specialist instead of an economist. This is a man who will not answer any question on the economy. For Christ's sake. Who see Enenu, we should do what?
Who has asked what question? And
we have asked many questions. We have made many propositions. We have gone out there to speak on the economy. President Mahama has done that, have queried issues about this economy. Or no, Waba out to speak about what was said. Has the finance minister attempted it? No. Let us not forget.
Mahama focused on managing the economy rather than answering questions from.
If our style is not to write questions that we don't like someone did when he was in opposition. And write
how many questions?
Which we would do it very simple for him. Let him answer his own questions today.
Okay.
What other questions do we have for him? The people of Ghana can feel it. They know it. The questions or no obisa a former vice president no. Sa question no. Me see ever relevant or no answers our question. Yeah, any question be a baby son. And if they claim that they want a debate, that debate has been going on every day on the streets. And the debate is just simple. Who has done it better? And today, it is clear to every Ghanaian that the worst ever in the history of the Fourth Republic, and if you want, you can go back to the data. First.
Put the data behind.
We would come there. It is clear on the streets, not me telling you. It is clear on the streets that this is the worst performed government so far, ever, under the Fourth Republic.
Yes,
and it is simple. Now, free SHS, it is so bogus.
One district,
in
one
fact,
party government.
Excuse my language, it is the most useless policy so far.
Wow.
Free SHS.
Oh yes, the most useless policy so far, unexplained, and a question, almost a question. Now questions are Yabisa Ewaha, and almost every platform.
Free.
So no.
Okay.
My answer.
That's the sound bite.
Okay, so
no, it is the most useless. I am saying so because it cannot be correlated to anything positive in this economy.
Governor or one of the I can't say reporters or original FM online I can't say Metro TV online headline here. Free SHS is the most useless policy so far. Michael Nee, your boy, and a financial analyst and a member of it.
Yeah, draw his attention. And I tell you, the backlash.
It is the most useless policy.
But he must have, he might have his reasons.
Yes. And bring it on. Now we are asking the questions.
Yes.
I am telling you, give me the fact say you are spending sika in terms of free SHS. No?
Yeah.
If education has improved, the quality of it has improved.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
2,
What is the basis? It's the white resource.
But some of our candidates have been winning best students and all that. In West Africa.
White result. Data.
In white results.
The four core subjects.
In the land of the blind, the one-eye man. Becomes what?
Okay, in West Africa education in Ghana better.
My friend.
Can you imagine?
Look.
When we talk
about the global economy, it is not to look at next door peer. Our competition is not only to a country or a West African country. We are competing on the African stage and we are competing on the global stage. Finished.
Access to education, enrollment, and course and change ever before.
Now, when you have
SHS level,
when you have access to education, you educate more people. You have more educated person. What you should have is an efficient workforce.
0200-854-255.
Prove to me that efficient workforce you can justify it.
When is the resource there after the graduation? First batch where we university.
But okay, so what are you spending money? What are you spending money to do?
First batch every university. CSHS was in 2017.
Yes, September 2017.
First batch or level 400
possible. If you medical students should be 1 more years. We are in 10 years, then you begin to do the appraisal. That is how we do it. 10 years you do the appraisal and assessment.
I am interested in your kind. CSHS being the West. I don't know if you are talking about implementation. Or
there are challenges. It doesn't make
the policy itself is the most useless
because it's their nemesis. The nemesis policy is to get people illiterate.
Yeah, good morning. The number of black card before. Say, we can say, free useless. Papa, I am looking mean that down. Imagine, says no answer no way, we answer over SSC, the registration fee. Let's say, Yama Overton and I have almost 53 years. Laga cra, which we need to do both school. This is a wuto. Laga. For registration fee now, to never compare and never. You to compare the near. It's not easy. Woman, you're more about me. It's a money, Didi. You can only take that. You must what be, or move you go, Masu. So you can economy. Tell us me and become almost incompetent Mahama administration. Incompetent Mahama administration. We buy economy never in a year. No, soon it is here. No, soon it is here. And then about when to make a economy. Baumia, Onia, Kakan brother, and no more back of Ghana. What's the Baumia? On your politician, on your politician. In Panay economics. Now,
see, whenever you make an investment, the only possible question to ask yourself, what are the outcomes of those investments? What do you want to achieve with that investment? In investing in education at the second cycle level, what do you meant to achieve? To have people who are just educated and cannot be productive?
No.
Or to feed our university because we have more space in the universities that needs to be occupied?
Hello? Brother. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Chairman Bacho Dini Saboni Bill.
First lady.
I told me the brother can set you out Bojas.
Brother Bojas, Bacho Yitiu.
Bacho. Yo.
First lady.
Papa not to anything.
Bacho, my neso kakraman wadaroma.
Pajo. Apa no and the education in yet the two threats. Pacho, me person business Ocha school fees. Pacho, me person business Ocha school fees in Chitayini. On share Abra NDC was in Kopudo Dotan and Echo School. The class, the ABI 50 in class. That's the movement 30 qua. 20 no more way somewhere. That is some good school. You go put them to museum school. No share population. And this is full alternative dia ebo o my Ghana. Na essence say what pet can di punya woni mahamanti. If some papa no want to nka no so lot say free education dey useless. On time ta America kura. Na pe alternative papa, pe papa no on kan say Ghana fo na Ghana fo ntumi ndi won to. Na one time ta some wona ya ka che ye no. Na ye mo ye ni bi no free education aboye papa. That's it.
That's not that simple. But he's explaining so your investment.
Yes.
You ask yourself what are the possible outcomes. And then he's asking, say, the reason CIA free SHS no. Is it because we wanted to feed your tertiary universities and I say we should ask ourselves questions as to how productive they have been. That's where you got to see. Exactly. By how productive they've been, what do you mean?
How do you
assess? What it is meant to say, what Tamsika Edia share a project now, some project should have an outcome. An outcome no ebebano, it is only going to depend on something else that also need to be facilitated somewhat by you, government, and now the parents. Now
okay, so let's go back to Yansanko Bojase. Bojase, Goviotu.
Mr. Mame respond.
Jamaica is there. I'm not afraid to Bojase. Go, Kate. Free education now, Buakpa. I'm there. On free education, and as on Chassi. Maybe Matu Nako. The cow and Sana. My in Happy being not to them, John, your baby. That room. A market, well, room apple. Want to me, my. Oh, and you got MVP in there. You all can go on that cry, and I told you 24 years. Madam was it?
Yes, that's it.
I will advise or I would recommend for my brother to read Ray Dalio's book about the new order. I really would entreat him.
Hello, Pacho, good morning.
Hello.
What does it say?
Hello, Pacho, good morning.
Good morning, oh.
Pacho, make us a free malam.
Malam, Pacho, did the same.
Pacho, friend Janet, Auntie Janet.
Maje, too.
Pacho, but some who say this in the say. That time now, almost pencil, any MPP pencil. He for pan, I go school pa.
This is no money.
Okay.
Omako school pa, see how much cafe. I had been. Almost time, no pay go school in there. Because me say sengamenya free education, because that time, family me do cry because them papa didn't me job be made. Because the woman son and that time and then they pass pa neko school.
So I think my lady was trying to simply say is that what we have achieved with the investment is about volume. Volume. That is all. Then I agree with them that they have achieved more.
Volume if all resource quality,
please. If all that is meant to achieve with free SHS is volume there, and there they have achieved that. That's actually reinforces what I said.
Johnny will podcast, Johnny.
Good morning, Pato.
Good morning, Minia.
Bacho, Besem Bisa MPP man say, Paumia said, and who I been yan say, just submitting your form, no. Uber invited delegate from Voter Eastern Western Abebu head office.
All executives.
MPP for me to me you Ghana to the sense say, I mean, omupe say power no omunya keke krana Ghana for ye bre kra they don't care.
nobody will
Oh,
give
but we are now because you know, come is back again. 8:30. That's it. Mobile money, here for the antino. Whom here crash every taxi crab call. About bed 12 o'clock. Sadana 12 o'clock. No mudi. He levy a ginaso. Oh, it's about me. Me never found me you. Me cry. And before moving support party no support. Now Ghana throughout to the only support. And before moving.
My member one. Many key issues normal. Or say IT the way, or more investment way, they are interlinked. Economy and IT for efficiency, they are interlinked. Two, Uncle Kai EIU report on the candidate. One kind, what they are saying. Now, Yemra fear says useless policy. Hey, may I answer no, but before that, in 20 president most don't worry, remember President Kufuor time no. Yes, yetie no maybe say omu obi support obi ni nyina was rumor.
Philippon.
Yeah.
Oh, Santo. Philippon, you too.
Santo no.
Yeah, that in Bachim to me bita say.
Hello, Philippon.
Bachwai.
Maybe I talk to us.
Bachim to me bita say. MPP na NDC no. Hello.
Oh, don't listen to yourself. He's listening to himself. Unfortunately, they don't listen to the last call.
Okay, me that's it. 3 key people are Omo Alan Camp. Omo Aben. Will be untouched Womo. Deputy Minister of Finance. I've not say aside. When you saw Alan team. Sylvester Mensah. Sorry, Sylvester Tete.
Apia Waguna. Apia only a last caller.
Me pacho me da wase. Now what to say?
Radiada Roma.
Me da wase pa. Na ya Ghana for, ba o mi na ITC for. I do am no see this no papa no. O na ba ya esrem ni seat IPP o na was 3 seats. Na me adum 31 constituency na o ho. Ye nya 16 and this anya 15. Yes, I call Northern Region, Tamale Northern Castle. There were 18 constituency. Then you are now, what's your 9? What's your say? And how much more say? Ubakaja about your unity. Baumia, yet the neighbor. Let me ask Anthony, will be because it's a little to talk for mine. Will be because about me as the form and Robois. I had this one word, Pirinum, 700 Roboca, and Roboca. Baumia 100% Magana. Baumia 100% more minor. And to cut every sort of no. Me for yasem e manu ye ni lachi na se ba no bo ba bai
that's say eja pia do
Minister Deputy Minister Abno say asare o kan alanti opi obi ampamo Sylvester Tete English amanfro MP one of the top guys in parliament bia o ye najuma or ye communicator for government they bia ye deploy no eba mo hanum do you get it obi antache no Peter Amewu minister Oka Alan team, Okra Nejuma, Obi Ampamo. And maybe a term that this is be we're handed out, including Razak, near Madame Razak, and Tampo. Because some of them, if I do baby, they say, then you get it. President Kufuor, me and Papa, me feeling brutal. But at that point, I was worried myself. But so far, Obian fighting. Now what I me boy said the American no me. Oh mama yeah. PSHS most useless mania. One can and can.
Speak to the indicators.
Challenges womb, problems a womb. But look, Osaji for here those days no school do I say. Me can be being Professor D.D. Kupoli. Professor D.D. Kupoli. Oh yeah, for northern sector, not for the whole Ghana. Or school do you say? Or rising by year. Resource no na make no. Or rising by year. Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast.
But some of my
education doesn't bring immediate return. Maybe a teacher needs. Education has resource stemmed resource outcome. There's gestation period. What are you talking about? You can assess after 10 years.
Mona
That's when you
started
do the
free
assessment.
SHS. But not a progressive. So you started the most useless policy?
No.
If
the mentioning was progressive, then it means that it wasn't all out free.
Now, my person just say, "Ma, buying take, me and who so take credit no." And then you cited, then you
I have said something similar, but yemfa no entrenche. Me catch me bisawo say. The period in which we were paying fees in Crawford and Frimumbe Yokese. Is that the case?
No.
Okay. Now, are you saying say Ochina Bino